What's up guys, James here from BootWizard Boot Reviews, looking like a fisherman, or that guy from A Muppet Christmas Carol, you know, come in and know me better man. That guy.
Come in and know me better man. Did I already say that?
You did.
Today is day 2 of Bootmas and the BootWizard Boot Awards, and today we're going to be running down my top 3 laceless boots for 2019. Do remember, as with all my reviews, this is my personal opinion. If you have a different one, stick it down in the comments, let's start a discussion, and if you want to see any of my full reviews, click up in the corner here. But let's get on with it. Remember to like the video, remember to get subscribed, and let's find out what's number 3. Now, it's no secret that on this channel I'm not a huge fan of laceless boots. I always find their laced counterparts to be that little bit better. However, with this boot there are some elements where it beats out the laced version. We are of course talking about the Adidas X19 Plus. Despite the improvements only appearing to be minimal, the improvement from the 18 Plus to the 19 Plus I think has been huge. It's a more responsive boot. The barefoot feel on the upper is fantastic. It's also incredibly light, which blows its other laceless counterparts in the Adidas range, such as the Nemesis and the Predator, out of the water. This is actually a surprisingly enjoyable boot to play in. Would I pick this over the X19.1? Still no, I prefer the 19.1, but this is a fantastic option, a really good boot, and definitely deserving of a spot on this list, and is hopefully a sign of the progression and the development in laceless boots, so that in the future we are going to get genuine contenders that can beat out their laced counterparts. At number 2 is the return of the originators of the laceless boot. It is of course Lotto, with their return with the Lotto Solista Gravity. I think this is a great looking boot, no questions, and yes, there has been a lot of talk that it's taken a lot of design cues from a certain other Adidas boot, the Predator. Now admittedly, they do look very similar. That dynamic fit collar, that shape through the laceless area in the front, it all looks similar. However, even if that is the case and some design cues were taken, Lotto have taken those design cues and simply made a better boot. This is lighter than the Predator, the upper is softer than the Predator, and most importantly, the area where most laceless boots fall down in terms of lockdown, I think that this is the best lockdown boot on the market. So if you're looking for a laceless boot that's still going to provide a locked in feeling, for me, this is number 1. And that leads us to number 1, and that is the Adidas Copa 20 Plus. Now, while I have had a huge complaint on the channel before about how the 19 Plus to the 20 Plus was such a small improvement, it is an improvement, so it does beat the 19 Plus out, and the 20 Plus is number 1. And the reason it gets that number 1 spot is because it's individual and it's special. It provides something with it being laceless that actually beats out its laced counterpart. If you compare the 19 Plus and the 19.1, despite the fact you can get better lockdown in the 19.1, the 19 Plus and the 20 Plus are just better boots. What Adidas has managed to do with their fusion skin tech and with that laceless leather upper is actually quite fantastic, and it really is the forefront of leather technology now, and something that even brands like Mizuno, who make the highest quality of leather, could take a couple of leaves out in terms of technical innovation. So number 1, for being special, for being innovative, and for being better than its laced counterpart, it is the Adidas Copa 20 Plus. Let me know down in the comments, what would your pick for number 1 have been? Would you have gone for one of these 3 boots? Would you have gone for the Copa? Would you have picked something completely different? Remember to like this video, it helps me out a huge amount. Remember to get subscribed if you haven't done already. We have a giveaway coming soon with the announcement for the giveaway winner on Christmas Day, so you can get yourself a Christmas present. Click over here if you want to see some of my other review content. But that's all from BootWizard here today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good one, and I'll see you soon.